On Thursday, Fortune rang the opening bell to celebrate the third edition of the Cyber 60 list, presented by Lightspeed and AWS. The Cyber 60 list spotlights several of the most innovative and fastest growing companies in cybersecurity that have not had an IPO, acquisition, or a significant exit event. One of those companies is Huntress. Its co-founder and CTO, Chris Bisnett, was on the Bell podium. There he is, up there, and he joins me now. Chris, welcome to the New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So we just saw a clip of you on the Bell podium. What was that like? Was that your first time up at on the stage?
Yeah, I mean, it's really amazing to just kind of see this and the history behind all of it, and to be part of it is just, it's very exciting.
There's a lot of energy on the floor and in the room when that bell rings.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just like seeing kind of behind the scenes and how people act and, kind of the circumstance of, people getting to sign the book for the bell ringer, and all that was very, very cool.
Awesome. We're so glad you got to be a part of it. And tell us more about what Huntress does.
Yeah, so we provide cybersecurity to companies who maybe don't have a full security team or can't do 24/7 and are looking for somebody to help them with their cybersecurity and help them be more secure.
All right, and I understand that you're experiencing growth at 60% annually. Congratulations. Can you talk more about that?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're always pushing to grow more, grow faster. And so we've done 60% year over year. We are forecasting to end the year somewhere between 185 and 190 million annual revenue. And we're planning for next year, and we're looking to do another 60% year over year growth. So for us, it's a lot of growth, and we really are just excited to be able to do more for our customers.
And in terms of like working with Huntress, if I was a company and I signed on and I didn't have that full security team, what does that process look like in practice when I'm working with your company?
Yeah, so you'd install a piece of software on all your machines, and that allows us to collect information about what's happening there, who's doing what, and identify whether or not there's malicious activity. All of that then comes back to us, and our SOC team reviews it to identify what's good, what's bad, and if there's anything bad, we will remediate it for you automatically. So we'll take the actions for you. That way, if something happens at night or on the weekend or on a holiday, you're not stuck trying to figure it out for yourself.
How detrimental or impactful could a cyber attack be? Like, what have we seen happen?
Yeah, I mean, it can range from not too much, where it's just kind of a small impact to a day, a couple of users, but we've seen it on the high end of where whole companies are stopped from being able to do what they need to do and stopped from being able to do business. Employees are sent home. Customers, like the end customer, is very impacted because they can't purchase or they can't complete what they need to do. So it ranges, but if it's ransomware, it can be pretty bad.
Do you think with the rise of AI, we are seeing more vulnerabilities in this space? Because AI is getting so sophisticated now. We have these agents and agentic agents. What are you seeing? What is your take on that?
Yeah, I mean, we're definitely seeing more of it on both sides, right? Because more code is being written by these agents, and more code being written means there's kind of less time to review it, less people to review it. But we're also seeing people try to apply the AI and those agents to identifying vulnerabilities and figuring out how they can use that from the other side. So we've seen attackers do it to leverage their phishing emails, right? People used to talk about the emails that were just, poorly written, they were clearly not grammatically correct, all of that. Now AI makes that super easy for attackers. Even if English is not their, first language, they can craft a really great email. And so it makes some of those things a lot harder. So we see it on both sides, both defense and offense.
And you also, earlier this year, announced a partnership with Microsoft.
Yeah.
How has that impacted Huntress?
I mean, hugely. So we went to work with Microsoft because they have a lot of the same customers. They're people who are getting stuff done, but they don't have a security team, and they're asking Microsoft, hey, how can you help us? And so we're partnering with Microsoft to really step in and be able to help those folks who don't have their own security team and bring them the same level of security you'd get at a Fortune 500 company.
And what is next for Huntress?
We're going to continue rolling out more products. Our customers are always coming to us and saying, hey, how can you help with this? I have this problem. What should I do here? And so for us, it's how do we build more of those products to expand and cover more of their security stack?
All right. Well, thank you so much for joining us at the New York Stock Exchange. Chris Bisnet, Huntress co-founder and CTO. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Glad to have you back.